When you think about Renewal, they care about giving someone a chance at living a full life.
COVID affected my kidney. Eventually, Baruch Hashem made it out of there, but the kidney didn't make it out.
They couldn't find a match for me. I had built up so many antibodies that they called me the zero patient.
There are some patients that are really, really hard to match. And in finding the perfect needle in a haystack is really complicated.
In the process of looking for a kidney, I remember once sitting in a doctor's office and I felt so lost, so alone, because I need someone to save me. I don't know his name, I don't know his face. I don't even know if it's gonna happen, if someone is gonna be a perfect match.
There with them every step of the way emotionally. We're like living it through with them. We go with them to their testing, following up with them.
Mrs. Lefkowitz sat there and she said, "Don't worry." These were the most amazing words that I heard.
They tested so many people and nobody was a match. And just then Dr. Massimo walked in. He wasn't working here yet. He went to work in the conference room. He was writing and scribbling and everything. They had no idea what he was doing. And after 3 days, they heard a yell, "I got it."
When you find it, it's amazing. It's really rewarding.
It's an incredible organization. I just transplanted a mother of 3 from Israel, giving her life back and then the ability to take care of her children. So it's pretty special, I would say.
Renewal has been responsible over the last 10 years for roughly 18% of all altruistic kidney transplants across the United States.
Renewal is the beacon of hope because you get to meet people that are willing to sacrifice from themselves to others.
The overwhelming majority are coming from the Orthodox population. It means that 0.2% is responsible for about 18% of all altruistic kidney transplants across the country.
For every transplant that happens, there are a number of donors that are disqualified or that just drop out of the system. So when you say you do 100 transplants a year, you've dealt with many, many more donors than that.
Renewal is a fantastic organization. I don't think there is a population of donor from which a patient can sample this large in the world.
There are people willing to do the utmost chesed by giving a piece of themselves to save someone else's life.
Most kidney donors don't see it as a big deal for themselves, which I find fascinating because it's a big deal. Going through pain, discomfort, taking off weeks from your life for someone else. There's no real benefit for you that you see, really.
Technology, especially in genetics, has evolved incredibly in the last 10 years. It's a next generation matching. Basically, instead of matching you to the antigen level, is to the molecular level.
So that perfect match is a game changer. A typical transplant from a live donor lasts an amazing 15 to 20 years on average. Here, the research shows that these kidneys will possibly last for the lifetime of the recipient.
In February 2013, I became a kidney donor. When I saw what that did to somebody's life, and I said I want to do this more often. So I made sure I could do it again by getting involved with the Renewal and raising enough money that we could do transplants almost every day.
Renewal exists only through donations. The more money we have, the more lives we can save.
Renewal is a staff-intensive organization. It's not about processes that you can speed up, and hiring more staff has given us the ability to grow and save more lives.
We know how to do things medically. They know how to do everything else.
If we had a donor comes from LA, we'll fly him in. We'll fly your wife in. We'll get your nanny, whatever you need. How about the hotel? Where am I going to stay? We'll take care of that also. We'll take care of the food. Whatever you need to donate your kidney, we'll take care of it.
We cover those swabbing drives. We're renting places all the time, bringing in speakers all the time. The swabs cost close to $200 to process each We're doing a few thousand a year.
You're, in essence, making the transplant happen.
Renewal helpt Menschen nicht auf a one-time basis. Jeden Tag, was geht durch, jeder Mensch, was bekommen eine Kidney mit der Hilfe von Renewal, geht heim zu seiner Family gesinnt und stark. Jeden Tag, was lebt, dann zu tun, was die Gäste, ist zu wissen, es hilft jenem für sein ganzes Leben.
If I can be part of saving a life, what could be more rewarding than that?